Hey folks, Burl Sports here. Looking forward to a nice break tonight. Make sure the stream's coming through all right, and then we'll get rolling. All right, looking good on YouTube. Hope you all are having a great weekend. Pro football back in full swing. Got college football week 2, so Auburn held on for a ugly win against San Jose State last night. So ugly wins are better than losses. So, we'll take what we can get at this point, I think. But hey, Brent, good to see you in the chat. Condolences to those of you out there whose teams did not fare so well. Um, but yeah, nice break up tonight. Got a 1958 Topps complete set group break, so we'll get started here. We're at the 9 o'clock hour in the Central Time Zone. Feel free to interact in that chat. Couple of new people, so not most of you are repeats, but just we'll do a quick rundown of 494 cards in this break. Sold 493 spots, gave one away. However many spots you bought, that's how many cards you're getting. So, got oh, gotta pull this over. What's up, Michael? Wrong screen. There we go. So again, however many spots you bought, that's how many cards you're getting. We'll paste this list of 494 names into random.org's list randomizer. And then, what's up, Cubs fan one? Then after we get it shuffled up, we'll paste the shuffled list of names right next to the checklist. Whoever comes out in spot number 1 gets Ted Williams. Whoever comes out in spot number, 150 gets Mickey Mantle, and so on. We won't shuffle the checklist. Checklist is set. We only shuffle the names in the participant list. A little note about our checklist here for 1958. Card 145 does not exist. So you can see down here on the checklist, we go from card number 144 is the 144th card in the break, but card 146 is the, you know, 145th card in the break. So you'll see, the number next to our names will get off by 1 once we get down here to 145. So we'll just roll by that checklist, the number on the card throughout for that reason. So um, cards are numbered to 495, even though they're 494 in the break. What's up, Greg? Good to see you in the chat. All right. So, without any further ado, we'll get rolling. Let's get some numbers in the chat between or including 5 and 8. The third number in the chat is how many times we will randomize this list of names. So, between or including 5 and 8, since this is a 58 set. Now, if you don't know how to get in on those free spot giveaways, congrats to bfreezy3 on Twitter. But Burl Sports, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you can enter 3 times, give 1 spot away in every break I do that is 100 spots or more, even some that are less. Hey, thanks everybody for those numbers in the chat. Brent got us with the third number, 6. So we'll randomize this list of names 6 times. All right. So copied. Where's my window? There it is. Okay. So we do use random.org's list randomizer. So again, we'll randomize this list of names 6 times. So good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, we got Kyle Bean on top. We've got Dwayne on bottom. Okay, got that list copied. We shall paste it right here. Zoom in so we can see our names a little better. Just there we go. All right. So let's see where we landed. Also, we won't read through all 494 names on the list. We read through the hits, and then I'll show those live on the broadcast, and then I'll get that list posted up so you can go see exactly who gets which card. Post that on the website, and then I'll get links out to that in email if you put email in your checkout, and if not, go to social media, find that link, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pearl Sports in all 3 locations. So Ted Williams up first, card number 1. Ted was your batting average leader for the American League in 1958. There's your 58 design on the back. So congrats, Kyle. Willie Mays, card number 5. Goes to Andy Smith. There's the Mays. Got Don Drysdale. He's card number 25. Also, you should know lots of minor stars that I don't show, so try to make sure I get all the major stars and a good sampling of minor stars as well. Drysdale goes to Todd Johnson. That is a PSA 4 on the Drysdale. Let's see, I think we had 4 graded stars in this one, so there's 1, here's 2. Hank Aaron's the second one, also PSA 4, card number 30. Going to William Conway. It's a nice mid-grade example there. Next up is the Roger Maris rookie. He's card number 47. Also PSA 4. In general, this set overall is PSA 4 type quality. I think there were 6 graded cards total. Mostly 4s, maybe 5 4s and 1 5, I think. All the stars that are graded are 4s, 1 common thrown in there. Then, a handful of cards that are lesser and a good number that are EX or EX Mint, but in general, VGEX is the balance of the set. So 47, Roger Maris goes to Craig Zimprich. Nice hit, Craig. Adding the Roger Maris to the collection. Now, of course, Maris in regular conversation these days with Aaron Judge trying to chase him down. Albert Pujols passing Alex Rodriguez today for all-time home runs, making him stand alone at number 4, which is cool. Number 52, Roberto Clemente goes to Stefan Lorenz. There's the Clemente. Card number 70. Al Kaline goes to Robert Pellegrino. Luis Aparicio goes to Dwayne. Duke Snider's 88. He's going to Kevin Benson. Robin Roberts, number 90, going to Alex James. Early win. Card number 100. Goes to Scott Smith. Bobby Richardson going to Edwin Pastrana. Key part of that Yankees team, which won the World Series in 1958. Jim Bunning here is 115. Goes to Joe Mordini. Johnny Podres goes to Connie Haberman. Your AL MVP for 1958, Jackie Jensen. Going to Greg Ritzer. Jensen drove in 122 runs. He had 30-something home runs. I don't remember now. Wasn't more than Mantle, but speaking of Mantle, solid season as well. 42 home runs for the Mick on the way to adding another ring. 150 is Mantle. Goes to Aaron Duff. Congrats, Aaron, snagging the PSA 4 1958 Mantle. Good stuff. Don Larson. Goes to Matt Lanza. Gil Hodges, 162. Goes to Yaron. Ted Kluszewski, 178. Goes to David Engdahl. Sandy Koufax, 187. Goes to Mike Heffelfinger. Richie Ashburn had a great 1958 season, batting .350, leading the NL. Not great enough that I remember what number he is, though. 230. Goes to Jeremy Marquand. Mazeroski, 238. Goes to Tony Kuda. Yankees team card. Goes to Daniel Kelly. Bob Turley. Yeah, Aaron. So you're a little bit on the lag, but congrats for sure, man. Bob Turley goes to Adam Smith. Turley was your World Series MVP. Whirly Turley. All right, 270. Warren Spahn goes to Michael Pierce. Spahn, 22-win season. Turley had a great season in his own right, 21 wins. Elston Howard, 275. Goes to Mark Witkowski. Harmon Killebrew, 288. Goes to Craig Zimprich. Second hit for you, Craig. Congrats. Oops, out of order. We'll back up a few spots to Frank Robinson, 285. Going to Greg Ritzer. Nice, Greg. Frank Robinson, always a little underappreciated in terms of hobby love, but one of the greatest players of all time, in my opinion. Minoso, 295. Goes to Cully, Scarborough. Multiplayer cards, aren't a huge part of top sets at this point, but starting to make appearances. Got the Tigers' big bats here, going to Jared Houston. Always thought this was a nice one. Of course, one of my all-time favorite cards. Brooks Robinson goes to Matt Pottle. You know, Brooks sometimes didn't take the best pictures, and one of my one of my favorites. Just the mouth half open. Good stuff. Going to Matt Pottle. NL MVPs up next. 310 Ernie Banks. Going to Edwin Pastrana. Banks, 129 RBIs, 47 home runs. Fantastic season for the Cubbies. Another multiplayer card here with the Dodgers. Boston Power with Alston and Snyder. Goes to Mike Dillon. Didn't pull the Bob Friend. He had a great season too, though. 22 wins for him. Whitey Ford. Going to Adam Smith. Ford had led the majors for ERA. Just a hair over 2. Slugger Supreme. Going to Yaron with Ted and Ted. Another good card. Like the perspective on it. Orlando Cepeda rookie. 343. Goes to James Ferguson. The Braves Fence Busters. Goes to Kyle Bean. There you go, Kyle. Second hit for you. Nice break. Crandall Adcock, along with a couple of Hall of Famers with Mr. Matthews and Mr. Aaron. Yogi Berra, 370. Going to James Ferguson. Pee Wee Reese, 375. Goes to Thomas D'Arcangelo. Sorry, Thomas, if I mispronounced your last name. Right, Nellie Fox is card number 400. Going to Andrew Goldman. Mantle Aaron Batting Foes. Fantastic card. As always, Mantle and Aaron ended up facing off in World Series several times throughout the 50s. Going to Cully Scarborough. Very nice example here. Vada Pinson. Going to Greg Ritzer. Pinson had a nice little career with the Reds. Doby. Going to Matt Pottle. And about 10 more hits to look at here as we approach the high numbers. Rival Fence Busters goes to COG Sports Cards Rusty. Rusty, nice hit, man, with the Mays Snyder. COG Sports Cards got a fun little YouTube channel. Go check them out. They got a lot more subscribers than I do, that's for sure. So congrats, Rusty, on that fun multiplayer card. Ed Matthews. Going to Edwin Pastrana. Edwin, nice break for you. Said your name a few times. Feels like. Right, now 441 is where your high series starts in 1958. So everything from here and up is a high number. So, don't just toss them in the common bin. But I am going to go ahead and jump. Well, I saw a free spot while we were rolling. So got a high number, Ray Monzant. So nice high number for you there, B Freezy 3. Remember, get in on those free spot giveaways, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And then Stan the Man. We'll jump all the way up to the All-Star subsets. So 476 is Stan. Going to Cohen. Thomas, nice hit there for you. Nice first Topps card for Stan the Man. Nellie Fox. Going to Joseph Cerullo. Ed Matthews All-Star. Oh, as you can see, red is your AL, blue is your NL. Ed Matthews going to Jared Houston. Ernie Banks goes to Angelo. Banks in the MVP year. Then we got Luis Aparicio. Goes to Daniel Kelly. Frank Robinson goes to Fred Anderson. We got Ted Williams goes to Thomas D'Arcangelo. We got Willie Mays going to Steven Strauss. Mickey Mantle All-Star goes to Joe Mordini. And a couple more here. Looks like I didn't pull Aaron. Let me see if I can grab him real quick. Yeah, I must have set him aside. Well, I don't have Aaron right here in front of me, but Aaron goes to Dina Connolly. And then Warren Spahn, who I do have in front of me, goes to Jeremy Marquand. So there we go, folks. Nice 1958 break. So appreciate those of you who bought in. Appreciate all of you for tuning in. And we'll get this list sorted and posted up here in the next few minutes. So look for that link. Next week, we'll have 1962 Topps up next, and try to put together a little mixer one way or the other, maybe a box break, and have a good little run next weekend. So keep a lookout for that to become available for purchase on Friday afternoon, and I'll get these sorted and shipped out over the course of this week. So appreciate you all. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday evening. Go catch the tail end of Sunday Night Football.